I want to make a shout out there to all of the amazing, incredible singers that have been making such magical, amazing music for you, from through generations that we've listened to music that we're listening to up until now. You have been making such amazing, splendid work, and I think looking at this day and age and the world we're living in, the reason why I have decided to do this in hopes that maybe singers will be able to see this video when I use it and put it on YouTube, and also use the link to put onto singers' Facebook's profiles and possibly other profile social networking sites, is to give encouragement and to wake up the amazing, astonishing work that has been done to keep the strength, the joy, and the love going in such a mad time. Things have been unusual, strange, very abusive, and I think most of all because of the battles that we are now going through in the world today. And me being a very big victim of that, I realised what courage and determination and the guts that famous singers have had, and the way that you have shined light in many dark areas, so that we can see and understand and live in the truth and live in the light. And that is just this is my way of giving out that encouragement and to keep that influence going. I have actually got a list of singers, which I won't lie, I did actually write them down because it's easier to remember, and forgive me wherever this video may go if it does have any influence, like whether it works any magic in any way, and if some maybe feel a little offended by their work and they haven't been mentioned and they don't feel that they've been recognised, then apology. Because of course so many singers have done so many amazing songs, but I think the ones that have had the most influence and the most impact, and those that have really stood up and have had something to say, regardless of what regardless of who they offend, and that's what has taken me by surprise and made me feel amazed by what some of you have done. Now, going by my YouTube channel, of course, it's no secret, it's shown that I'm a massive fan of Cascada, so that is one that I am going to start with. And I think that things that they've done in different ways, in their own extraordinary way, has shown us some truths and has made us wake up and realise. And also it helps us wake up and realise the world around us, and I think that they've taken some challenges and different ways of showing us that. So amazing work to Cascada. So that is the first singer I'll use because it is my favourite singer. I love everything about Cascada's personality and the way that they make music, and just basically the way they make it happen. So also I'll go through the singers list. Sorry, I won't give everyone a description. Maybe a little bit I may do. But for what I've got on the list is Celine Dion, Will Young, Callum Scott, Alex Parks, who's actually from, I think it was called Pop Idol back in its day. But when you do look at her, her second album that she made, I think that just had a lot of influences, like where strained relationships were concerned and where love was concerned. I was quite taken by that. Die was amazing. Ella Henderson has been fantastic as well. She's really shined light in dark places and spoken about breakups and hurts in her life, and I think she describes things really well, and she sings about this world really well. Katy Perry as well. I think going back about 2-3 years ago, possibly when she's singing about a lot of the crazy times that we're going through and the battle that life has become, and the wrestling match that we've got, like, with good and evil right now. And that's where I was really shocked and taken by her material. Yet again, I've put another singer which is next to her, which is called Pink. I think that was another one which was really, really good. I think she's got the very same sort of influences as Katy Perry. I think they've like thought of things that other people wouldn't have dared to have like sort of exposed in music and would have shared like in their thoughts, and took a stand against what they believe is wrong and how that's having an effect on us today. I think Becky Hill's been an amazing one. Kelly Clarkson, I must give an explanation for Kelly Clarkson. When she sings about destroyed relationships and hurts and abuse that she's been through with certain people, I think she's got such a way of describing it. She always comes at you with songs with such a punchy attitude as well, and I love that. I think she just kicks backside, and I love it. So yeah, like fist up in the air to Kelly Clarkson, always amazing. Jessie Glynn as well. I think it's Jess Glynn, so I will correct that. Has done some really amazing stuff. Freya Ridings, absolutely incredible. And yeah, that is the end of the list. And I just think that you guys have made the most outstanding and amazing stuff, like, compared to anybody else. In ways that it's been done in such a very intelligent way. And, you know, it shows us the truth. You're keeping the love going, you're keeping the joy going. And most of all, you've actually had some determination and courage to stand up against the evil wills of this world and everything that's happening at the moment. We're living in a world right now where, you know, we're living with a terrible wrestling match against goodwill and evil will. And you've obviously not been scared to sing about the truth and take your stand and give your ways of opinion in music and in the ways that you've described it. And to me, as far as I'm concerned, the joy and the love and the amazing feeling that it brings to my life to be able to hear it and to be able to swim above all of this abuse and to just be able to just swim above all the bad atmosphere that's going on around us. We hear a sound which comes from you, and this very sound makes you feel alive, you know, and it makes you feel better when you feel so bad. And all of these things that you have done has been incredible. I am fully aware that within our society right now that things have changed terribly, and we're now living in a time where things are different and we are now fighting. But what we are fighting with is an evil. And we haven't taken a bow. We're not going to let evil take control. And we are not going to lie down to abuse. And we're not going to accept it. And I reckon we are the best of people. We should stay united. We should stay standing strong in these people that we are. And to carry on sharing that joy and love, because it does make the difference. And overall, I would say all of you singers out there that have done everything up until now, it's just been a magical, powerful inspiration for love and joy. And most of all, you're just like a pack of guardian angels. And it's just like the angels on earth that are making the difference and making this world a better place. And remember one thing, and one last thing that I've got to say, is love will conquer all of the time. And love is not a loser, but love is a winner.